This gold trading robot made 20.7% gain in about 6 months, which is not impressive, but the number that actually caught my attention wasn't the profit, it was the drawdown, just 2.73% at its worst. That gives us a return to drawdown ratio of 7.61, which is one of the best we've tested on this channel. These are real results from our own IC Markets demo account, tracked trade by trade, not numbers from the vendor's website. In this video, I'll break down the equity curve, the win rate, the risk behind these returns, and whether I'd actually trust the RFP Gold EA version 5.7 with real money. I guess you know the answer. So the EA comes from a trusted vendor and it is called Gold version 5. If I click on it, you will see that the price is $200. There is a notification in red that gold trading requests more capital than currency trading, and I will talk about that at the end of the video. And one of the things I really don't like is that it has only an MT4 version, which doesn't allow us to backtest properly the expert advisor with the team, but that is why we tested it longer on a demo account. And before I show you our demo account, let me show you quickly the track record from the vendor. So it started in May 2026, goes up pretty smoothly, and the drawdown is 54% according to my FX book, but that was with a deposit of 1,200, and you can see that they've already requested a withdrawal of 1,000, so probably they just went risky. Once it was break even, they withdrew the initial balance or almost everything from the initial deposit, and unfortunately we don't have a live update green and checked. That is why we decided to test the Gold version 5 on a demo account with IC Markets, and that's a $10,000 demo account, and this is where we have 2.7% as a drawdown, and monthly average is 3%. Monthly average is higher than the max drawdown. That is impressive. And look at the equity and the balance. It goes smoothly upwards, a few drawdowns, nothing really to worry about. And this track record started in January 2026, while the vendor's track record is from May 2026, and it is on 1K account. That is why there is a 50% drawdown. That is why there was a warning that more capital is needed compared to currency trading. But with simple words, if that was 5K account, we would have nearly 6% of a drawdown and 6% monthly average. If it was 1K account, it would have been 30% monthly average with 27% max floating loss, which is still impressive, right? For 6 months, that is still impressive, but I will share in a second how we decided to trade it with my team with real money. And even though I was skeptical that this is just an MT4 version and the live track record is not verified, I have to be honest that some of these numbers impressed me. We've been trading it for nearly 200 days. We have profit factor of 4, a total gain of 20%, and return to drawdown of 7.61. Now, most solid EAs on the market will average 2 to 3 return to drawdown ratio, and that one has above 7, which is huge. But still, we are on a demo for quite a long time, and you need to double check, you need to test yourself before risking live money, and this is what we decided to do with the team. And here is the demo account with IC Markets, and before I show you all of the trades in the account history, let me show you something very cool with IC Markets. Recently they offer 100% bonus on your first deposit. Of course, there are terms and conditions that apply, but already many of the subscribers are using it, and everyone was happy. Leverage is 1 to 5,000 for the global entity, which is huge, and it allows us to trade gold comfortably. But really what matters for trading with expert advisors is that they have an average execution speed below 40 milliseconds. That's because of their fast data centers in New York, and we have many demo and live accounts. Trading IC, I'll leave the link down below in the description if you want to test the broker, but it's worth giving a try. So from the account history, you'll see plenty of trades that opened and closed. There are too many actually. It's lagging a little bit when I try to scroll among all of them, but you will notice that there was no lot bigger than 0.01 and it made a profit of $2,000. As you know, most of our accounts are on 1K balance. If I arrange them according to the balance, we have some portfolios on the top, but most of the expert advisors that prove to be profitable on demo, that backtest well, we verified with the vendor, we always put on a 1K account until we see stable results on live environment before we move it to a portfolio. But because the strategy behind this gold version 5 EA shows that more capital is needed indeed, and if I show you on this 10K demo account, we were trading with 0.01. It uses a recovery, kind of a grid, but nothing aggressive. We didn't see anything higher than 0.01, and it is possible to put it on 1K account, but that would mean 30% monthly average with 27% max floating loss just for the last 6 months. We don't have a good backtest for the last 5-6 years because it's MT4, but just saying 30% a month is risky, okay? That's why we need bigger capital. And we found the golden middle with a 5K portfolio similar to the one we are already trading from this vendor, and that's the charity account Premium Portfolio 3. This one over here is the portfolio that brings steadily above 4% a month with very low drawdown, and that's been running live for over 4 months. That is why we decided to put a portfolio between the gold version 5, the smart profit EA, and the MultiPair on EuroCat. And the existing portfolio, I've shown multiple times what we are trading in there. That's a withdrawal and it keeps going upwards steadily. We have here the MultiPair on Euro Yen, the Euro Dollar with Euro Stable, and we have the Japan Strike with the Dollar Yen. And I asked some from the team to put the numbers on a Google Sheet, but please don't take that as a piece of financial advice. It's not a recommendation. This is how we will be trading it. So here is Premium Portfolio 10, where we'll be trading the gold version 5, the smart profit on Euro Dollar, and the MultiPair on EuroCat. And the smart profit, we are actually already trading live. It makes about 3% on a $1,000 live account. We still haven't reviewed it on the channel, but if you don't want to miss the review of this EA, make sure you subscribe. It's one-time free action, guys, and it means the world to us. It helps us a lot, trust me. And as well, the MultiPair on EuroCat, we have that on a live account, and we said that this is mid-risk with the EuroCat because the backtest, at least what we could do with MT4 imported tick data, showed that it is relatively low to mid risk and it makes 2%. So we do believe that this portfolio should work well. And of course, the dominance here will be from the gold. It's expected to make about 5% trading the minimum lots, and we will probably trade with 0.03 with on the smart profit and MultiPair EuroCat with 0.04. We expect about 8%, but quite often the expectancy doesn't meet the real results, and that is why we've prepared the Premium Portfolio program, where we help everyone to adjust risk, to adjust portfolios based on how much they want to trade and based on what they're looking for in terms of results. And one thing you may notice is that in this portfolio we would be trading the euro dollar and the euro cat, but if I show you the correlation table, you will see that euro dollar and euro cat correlate about 48% positive, so anything below 50% is okay. It's just on the edge, but AI analysis show that drawdowns do not happen at the same time from these two EAs. And here is the portfolio trading $5,000 live money with the Smart Profit, MultiPair and the Gold version 5. We set it up this morning, so there is just one close trade with Euro Cat, 0.04 as a lot size. If I show you the inputs, you will see that we set it up to auto lot of 2, martingale is disabled, and there is a formula to calculate the lots, but pretty much we are planning to trade at 0.01 or the lowest lot possible for the gold, because at the end of the day this is gold. It is risky, it's volatile, and especially if there is a little bit of a recovery or grid behind it, it is risky. So that was my transparent review of the gold version 5. Downsides, it is MT4, we can't backtest it, and no verified track record from the vendor. On the positive side, it's a trusted vendor and we've been trading many of their EAs for quite a long time, successfully I can say. We have a grid that is not aggressive, no martingale, and we have a good performance on the demo. Excellent return to drawdown ratio. And if you have missed this video where I explained more about the first portfolio from the vendor, make sure you watch it, because we decided to donate all of the profits from this account, and I hope it will last forever. Thanks guys for watching, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.